Hey y'all, so I feel like, I don't know, like I feel like with me still living with Alicia, even though we broke up, I feel like I'm not getting the space to like cope or deal with it. So like I'm fine, if that makes any sense. If I sit and start thinking about like not being around the dogs or just being on my own, I get a little scared. But so my best friend and her husband were talking to me, and they said you know, we should all go in for a place together because they currently live with her mom. They said, you know, we should get a place together, you're more than welcome to stay with us, etc. You know, that would be amazing. I mean, splitting bills 3 ways would be so cheap, and I wouldn't be jumped right into being on my own. However, situation has arisen, and that's not gonna happen anymore. At least not as soon as we thought or were thinking. So I'm back to the drawing board of just saving my money and planning to do it around like March, April time, since that's when I get my tax return back usually. And that's the only time I'll have like extra cash to do anything. The idea of being on my own both terrifies me and excites me. Like, it's exciting to, like, I was on Amazon and I was like, oh, that would be cute, that would be cute. It's exciting, but it's terrifying. Never have I been on my own. I've never been single. I've never lived on my own. So like, everyone expects me to just go back to my dad's house. My dad lives an hour and a half away, and like, I'm not gonna commute that with my job, and I feel like I shouldn't give up what I have just to go back to nothing. Plus I'm 27, and like, I need to, if there's ever gonna be a time that I'm like finding myself, now should be it, I would think. So I don't just want to automatically go back to my dad's. It's nice to know that if I go out on my own and I fail, it's nice to know that I have, you know, that place to fall back on. But I gotta grow up. I mean, I'd say I'm pretty mature and grown, but I gotta do it on my own. You know, I keep saying I don't want to be like my brothers and just like be comfortable. Does that make any sense? Like, I want to do things that are uncomfortable. I want to live outside my normal safe box, and I feel like doing this I'll be able to find myself, truly find my self-worth and love. And yeah, I'm just really hopeful, and yeah, I am really trying to not cry. So Alicia and I broke up Saturday. She posted a video yesterday, which is was Tuesday on TikTok, doing one of those like this or that type videos, but like for your type of person. Really? Hey everyone! My patch is like barely on. So today is the 20th of December. As you can see, I'm sweating my ass off. Let me just show you something. And that's after I've been working on it for a little while and me not getting up to show you the whole extent. So what I'm trying to do, even though I'm not planning on leaving for a few months, like so I can save up and stuff, I want to get as much as I can done prior to that. So like when the time does come, I'm not like, okay, gotta rush around, get everything done. So I'm trying to just take my time and like downsize, declutter, everything like that. So today I'm trying to tackle this room. So like everything, everything besides like small stuff that can wait, will be packed, and I'm putting it in the middle bedroom. So like when the time does come, I can just say, okay, everything in this room goes. Today I tackled, well, I'm not done yet, but so far I've tackled my mementos tote, which is a bunch of like report cards, artwork, cards, etc. that my mom kept over the years. And even though I know logically I'm never going to use this stuff, never going to be like, oh, let me look down memory lane and see what grade I had in 4th grade. It's hard to like get rid of stuff like that for some reason. Like I just had stuff in the throwaway pile and like it made me teary-eyed, and like I don't understand why, because I know I'm never gonna need that stuff. I know I'm never gonna want that stuff, so like why does it bother me just to throw it out? But I threw it out. I did keep some things. Like I kept all my awards and like certificates and stuff like that. And then also that was in the box. I kept these 3, is it crochet? I forget the word. But these stuffed animals that my great grandma made, even though, again, I'm never going to use them, don't know how I would display them, I feel like I need to keep them. I have a box, well, a tote of like stuffed animals that were like my favorite when I was younger. Again, I don't need them, but I want to keep them. Like some of them are things that my mom made. Some of them are just things that, you know, got me through some stuff. And, you know, when I live on my own, I'm probably going to go back to sleeping with a stuffed animal just because, like, you're alone. But, yeah, that is my morning. It is only 10:30 and I did a pretty good dent in here. The only thing is my Christmas totes, I'm gonna have so much Christmas stuff. I literally think I'm gonna decorate my new place Christmassy all year round. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Probably not, but I do have a lot of Christmas stuff. But yeah, the only thing is I don't want to put those totes packed away yet for obvious reasons. So yeah, I feel like I'm gonna be depressed when I do see, like, again, like I'm not gonna take like decor off the walls and stuff like that yet because like it'll make the house look empty. But a lot of the decor that's hanging up is mine, or like it was my grandparents that I kept. So I don't want to take that stuff down yet, but I feel like I'm gonna be depressed when I see how much stuff I actually have that's mine. I feel like I'm gonna be upset because like I don't have a lot. I mean, I don't need a lot. It will be nice when I go to move, like not having a lot of stuff, but like, I don't know. I'm weird, I know. But I just thought I'd update you guys. I really want to try and like document these next few months, if not year. I really want to document it. And like yesterday, Alicia had made the comment that I don't seem that like upset by everything, or like I'm handling it well. And you know, I am handling it well. I think only because we are still living together. Like literally the only thing that's changed from before we broke up to now is that we don't kiss each other, and like we both know where each other stands and that we're not together. Literally that's all that's changed. So not much has changed. So I feel like when I am out on my own, it's gonna actually hit me, and then that will be the time that I like process and like digest everything. On top of all this, starting January 1st, Thrive is doing an Ultimate Thrivers Challenge, and it's basically a fitness competition, I guess. And the winner will get $25,000, and then the second place and third place winner also gets money. My plan is to do that on top of all this. I'm not gonna lie, these last few weeks I've basically just not cared about my diet and not cared about like water intake and stuff like that, because I know I'm gonna try and do it, be hardcore with it in the beginning of the year, but I know I need to get it back together, because doing videos I'm really seeing a lot of weight gain. But that's another reason why I want to document things, because you know, with this breakup I could either gain like 100 pounds, or I could really take time for myself and work on myself, because again, it's still early. It only happened a week ago, and you know, I'm not out on my own yet, but for right now, I do feel like this is going to be a good thing for me personally. I feel like I'm going to do a lot of like personal growth and self-worth finding, etc. So I do think in the long run, this is going to be a blessing in disguise. Who knows? Let's see what this year brings. So I'm still at cleaning out this back room and came upon this. Bug, where are you? Hey! Bug! Get out of there! Come on! Bug! Get out! Go! Friggin' dog. Anyway, I reached my scrapbooks. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? I hate... What am I supposed to do with this? I put, like, work into it. And it is, like, memories. Like, it's a part of my life. Oh, I guess that was just my small one. But, like, what am I supposed to do with that? This is the one that I meant to show you. Something is falling back there. Awesome. Anyway. Like, I put work into this book. It may not look like it, but I did. And it's like, whether I like it or not, the last 7 years are a part of my life. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? What? Someone explain this to me. Hey, everyone. So, I am really trying to stay transparent with this whole breakup. I know it just kind of happened. So with me still being in the home, I can't say that it's hit me completely. However, the last few days have been extremely difficult. I don't like this angle. The last few days have been extremely difficult. Last night I was laying in bed trying to sleep for work, and good old Moosey was in there. I was gonna try and pick him up, but and you know, of course my mind just got to thinking, and even though Alicia said that she's not going to keep the dogs from me, who is to say how we feel about each other when I do move out? Because we all know hostility comes at some point through a breakup. It's just whether it lasts or not is the question. So my mind got to thinking, and I just started thinking about how, he might not be a part of my life soon, and I won't get to see him, I won't get to hold him, and stuff like that. And then that drew me to Millie, who we had to put down last year. So then I just started bawling, and literally all I could think about was how much I needed a hug. That was it. I needed a hug, and Alicia was home, so like I could have came out and I could have been like, can you just give me a hug? Because at this point I was like working myself up to like an anxiety attack. Sorry, I keep messing with the phone. And like it wasn't fun. But when I started thinking about just coming out here, then I thought, when I'm on my own, there's not going to be someone to just come out and give me a hug. So I just cried and hyperventilated through it, and I don't suggest doing that. But then at work I made it was meant to be a joke, but it was like a sad truth kind of joke, and I started tearing up. And then this morning, it's just hitting me, and it's just hitting me. And then my mom, who was basically silent when I actually told her, but I guess, since I haven't messaged her, I think she thought that it was just like a thing that happened and like we'd get back together in a few days, but it's been like a week or two or 3 weeks now, and I think she's realizing that they're done. So now she's asking me questions that I don't have answers to, and that give me anxiety, because I don't know how I'm going to do this. I've never been on my own. I don't know. I told my boss this morning that I am looking for another job, because while I love where I work, I love my coworkers, the job itself is not that hard, I am not getting paid enough to be comfortable on my own. I'm sure I could do it, but it would just be tight, and it'd be tighter than I would want to be on my own. So even though I hate it, I am looking for another job. And I'm really trying not to cry. There's just so many changes, and changes that can be very hard for anybody, but add mental health shit on top of it. So, yeah. It's a shitty day. It's a shitty couple of days. I know it'll get better, and I'm still trying to keep that positive outlook, but today I'm struggling.